8 immaculate houses, 8 matching Stanley cups, and 1 late-night live stream that cracked the shimmering filter wide open. For 2 years, the MomTok Wives of Draper, Utah sold millions of viewers on the dream of picture-perfect Mormon motherhood, until founder Taylor Frankie Paul picked up her phone on May 27th, 2022, and confessed to something even her ring light couldn't soften. She called it soft swinging. The internet called it explosive. Within hours, followers were asking, who else was in on the secret pact? Why were 3 marriages suddenly on the rocks? And could a scandal built on late-night intimacy actually launch a television empire? Stay right here, because tonight we'll peel back every filtered layer, from the whispered rules of that so-called swinging circle to brand new Season 2 bombshells, ending with the question no one on Hulu dares to ask. Are these women masterminds of confession or martyrs to the algorithm? But first, we have to travel back to the pandemic summer that birthed MomTok itself. When the world shut down in 2020, millions retreated to TikTok for distraction. That's when Taylor Frankie Paul uploaded a 30-second dance in crisp athleisure, flanked by best friends Miranda McWhorter and Camille Monday. The choreography was sweet. The formation, a V, like migrating geese, felt almost military. By the third upload, they were joking about being sister wives, sipping Diet Dr. Pepper from towering Stanley tumblers, and promising more. Followers soared. Hashtags like MomTok and Mormon Moms racked up views faster than a Utah snowstorm piles drifts. Sponsors noticed. Leggings lines, protein bar brands, even the very cup they clutched. The vibe was rebellious but safe. LDS moms who still loved Target runs and kept modest necklines, yet danced like nobody in Relief Society was watching. All the while, those same dance partners gathered after dark for backyard game nights, where the chatter grew louder than the Bluetooth speaker. A private pact was forming, one that would bend the church's famed chastity code in ways unthinkable to most pew sitters. But park that ring light image. The real burn starts with a single live stream. In Mormon culture, any deviation from strict marital fidelity is taboo. Yet Taylor, Tate, and several couples drafted rules they believed kept them technically safe. Kissing, touching, even undressing were allowed, as long as the original spouses stayed in the room. Soft swinging, they called it. Those house parties blurred after energy drink cocktails and hot tub steam. Rumors suggest some attendees scribbled miniature NDAs to calm sponsors' nerves. Nothing has surfaced, but Reddit sleuths claim screenshots exist. Everything ran on mutual trust until the night Taylor crossed the invisible line. She went all the way, privately, with a friend's husband. Feelings followed. The pact, fragile as sugar glass, shattered. May 27th, 2022. Taylor hit Go Live. 3.5 million followers watched her eyes flood with panic-powered honesty. She announced her divorce, confirmed the group's open relationship experiment, and admitted she'd broken the rules. Within 48 hours, the MomTok scandal trended worldwide. Local LDS bishops fielded frantic calls, sponsors froze contracts, and inside the friend group, panic gave way to public denial. Miranda and husband Chase swore they'd never swung. Camille commented under another influencer's post to distance herself. Some simply deleted TikTok for a week, hoping the storm might pass. It didn't. Taylor's confession was only the spark. Screenshots, unverified yet irresistible, poured onto gossip subs, hinting at secret crushes, late-night truth or dare plus rounds, and whispered jealousies. Taylor, now single, began uploading dances in an echoing new apartment, toddler indie spinning in the background. She told viewers that no one was innocent, alleging 3 divorces were already unfolding. She also insisted the swinging drama was merely the tip of the iceberg of issues with ex-husband Tate. Meanwhile, the rest of MomTok scrambled. Whitney Levitt discovered her husband had maintained a hidden Tinder profile and a confessed adult video dependency during their entire marriage. She contemplated a fresh homesteading life, only to learn goats are harder than Instagram carousels. Layla Taylor, battling LDS stigma around divorce, posted tearful stories about choosing personal happiness over eternal family optics. Demi Engemann, 17 years younger than husband Brett, said she'd attended get-togethers unaware of any rule bending. I thought everyone was just extra friendly. Jessing Gadakara juggled motherhood and exhaustion, insisting she barely had energy for her own spouse, let alone a side quest. Michaela Matthews admitted participation, while Macy Neely, a widow-turned-remarried TikToker, punched away Reddit rumors in a viral meme. And then, the curveball. Dakota Mortensen slid into Taylor's DMS with a casual, "Hey, how you holding up?" The algorithm cheered. But viral fame can't soothe real-world chaos. Taylor's next headline would come with flashing red and blue lights. February 17, 2023. Police body cam footage later showed shattered patio chairs. Taylor told officers she'd hurled a wooden playset and metal seating toward Dakota during a heated argument. One chair struck her 5-year-old daughter. She called the incident rock bottom. Charged with aggravated assault and domestic violence-related offenses, she pled guilty to a single count that September. A plea deal kept her out of jail but tethered her to therapy and probation. "I felt guilt, shameful, embarrassed," she confessed, adding that treatment likely saved her. Shockingly, the scandal didn't kill her influence. It amplified it. Brands returned once legal dust settled. Followers devoured her pivot to pregnancy content after she and Dakota revealed baby news. By summer 2024, video titles like "My Mormon Pregnancy Glow Up" reclaimed millions of views. Meanwhile, Whitney moved to St. George. Jessie plotted letting her real voice out in season 2. Jen Affleck explored ketamine therapy to salvage her marriage and found herself unexpectedly pregnant with baby 3 mid-separation. Just when viewers thought the cast list was set, Hulu producers dropped their ace. Miranda McWhorter would join season 2, post-divorce and freshly candid about her own blurred boundaries in the original pact. "I wasn't totally truthful," she admitted to People. The internet braced for new confessions and more casualty marriages. Reddit threads buzz that some cast members host clandestine subscriber sites, OnlyFans style but under aliases. No proof so far, but speculative screenshots do the rounds weekly. Jessie allegedly exchanged flirty DMs with a reality TV star nicknamed Marciano Brunette. She calls it gossip. He posts cryptic lyrics on Instagram stories. Other chatter claims LDS disciplinary councils loomed over the group. Church records are private, so nothing confirmed. We only know bishops reminded members of the temple's strict law of chastity, and maybe slipped extra copies of the For the Strength of Youth pamphlet into ward mailboxes. Remember, none of these claims are verified. Reports suggest burners, Reddit argues councils. Viewers speculate because the wives rarely answer directly. Mormon doctrine prizes modesty, chastity, and family unity. The MomTok wives juggle those ideals against 6-figure sponsorships that thrive on oversharing. Taylor once filmed a GRWM while citing Doctrine and Covenants on forgiveness. Whitney apologized for swearing, writing "Eshet" with an asterisk, then posted a bikini haul marketed as modest-ish. Jen Affleck assured viewers that Jesus covers imperfections, including premarital intimacy, while promoting lab-grade collagen. Inside Utah wards, some see the wives as cautionary tales. Others whisper that their transparency feels oddly refreshing. After all, says Layla, lying about happiness is still lying. Mental health fallout is real. Demi battles chronic illness exacerbated by stress. Taylor credits mandated therapy for learning boundaries. Jen says ketamine-assisted sessions opened a window big enough for hope. Yet every confession, every tear-soaked apology keeps driving viewers back. Hulu noticed. The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives premiered September 2024 and instantly outsold the streamer's previous unscripted launches. Season 1 binge numbers shattered projections. Season 2, released May 15, 2025, added Miranda plus 3 pregnancies and broke the platform's reality hour record within 5 days. Hulu greenlit a 20-episode Season 3 even before the mid-season reunion aired. Cameras chasing. Taylor and Dakota's Depends on the Day romance, complete with co-parenting classes. Jen's high-risk pregnancy tempered by renewed vows. Whitney's hunt for land where chickens crow a quick drive from Target. Miranda confronting Taylor about half-truths, and maybe outing her own. Rumor of an official Stanley Cup collab swirls, although no release date. One executive, off-record, calls the wives accident-prone Kardashians with scripture references. If history repeats, however, Hulu won't own the next big reveal. A phone, ring light, and adrenaline may beat the network again at 2 a.m. 3 years ago, a single live stream detonated a corner of Mormon influencer culture. Today, the same scandal fuels multi season TV arcs, brand dollars, and more confessions than fast and testimony meeting. Did the wives sacrifice private peace for perpetual relevance? Or master a playbook where transparency equals currency? That answer depends on the next rumor, the next baby announcement, the next courtroom headline. One thing is certain: as long as a Mom Talk wife holds a Stanley in one hand and a phone in the other, the internet will keep sipping every last drop. Stick around, because our next upload brings receipts Hulu's cameras still can't show. Until then, keep the notifications on, and maybe double check your group chat rules before the next backyard party.